Good morning, Dr. Price here. Today we are going to talk about headaches. It's a very, very common problem, and I see it a lot here in the office. And a lot of times patients will come in for low back pain or numbness and tingling in the hands or some other symptom. And in the questioning, I'll ask them, "Do you happen to have headaches?" And they'll say, "Yeah, no more than what's normal." And I'll say, "Okay, well, what do you consider normal?" And they'll say, "I have 3 to 4 headaches a week." Now, let me first clarify, headaches are not normal. Any headache is not normal. It's very common, but there's a difference between common and normal. Common is something that happens on a regular basis, but that doesn't make it normal. Normally, you should not have a headache. And especially if you have them, weekly or, sometimes monthly, you can have one based around a hormonal fluctuation with your menstrual cycle, if you're a female, obviously. But for the most part, headaches, you shouldn't have headaches on a regular basis. I may have a headache once every month, once every 2-3 months. Once a month is like a bad time. And that's usually related to if I, break down and have poor diet or something. So correct the diet, get the adjustments, and everything goes away. So the point with that being is a headache, if there's a headache that's occurring to you on somewhat of a frequent basis, then it's something you need to be concerned about. Now, what are common causes of headaches? Well, there can be, benign causes such as, too much sugar, dietary problems, vision can cause headaches. There can be more serious problems, tumors, different things in the brain that can cause problems like that. So I'm not saying that to scare you, because that's a very, pretty rare situation. And we do know how to evaluate to make sure it's not, something serious like that. But what I find is that most headaches come from either a dietary issue or a subluxation/muscular issue. And if it's a dietary issue, for example, caffeine, too much sugar, too much crap basically in your diet, then the best way to fix that obviously is alteration of the diet. Now, if it comes down to the fact that it's something due to a chiropractic issue, then the adjustment's the best thing you can do. And to be honest with you, I have certain symptoms that I like to treat the most in my practice, and one of them is headaches, and that's because typically we have such a good response with it. It doesn't take a long time to start getting relief with a headache. So one of the ways to find out if you have a headache from a subluxation or from a trigger point is if you feel along the base of your spine right here, and you take your thumb and you dig, you can almost feel a hole right where your skull and your neck meet. If you dig your thumb into that hole and it causes a radiating pain around your head, then typically what that is, that's from what's called the suboccipital nerve being squeezed by the muscle, or it's a trigger point that refers up into the head area. Or it could be that first or second vertebrae in your neck is rotated out of place. And those are the type of headaches that we really have a lot of success with. And those commonly can cause migraines, they can cause all kinds of different problems. So what I'd recommend, if you're having headaches, contact our office immediately. Again, headaches are not normal. And we can get you in, evaluate you, see if it's something that we can help with you or help you with, and see if we can get you some relief from those headaches. Headaches can affect everything in your life. If you've got a headache, you become irritable, you're impatient, you can't focus. Kids, making noise can really bother you. And you can get into the extremes where you're nauseous, vomiting, light makes you feel bad. You need to put yourself into a dark room and just cover your head up and just try to escape. And medications are not the solution for headaches. Sometimes you might need it to get temporary relief, but if you're having chronic headaches, you do not want to take medication long term, because all medications are going to have a side effect. So, let's really contemplate and consider if you are having headaches, more than once every month to a couple months. If you're having them more frequently than that, then really consider, coming in to see us, or if you're, from another part of the country, find yourself a chiropractor and get yourself checked out and see if you can figure out what the cause is and try to fix this. All right, I hope this was helpful. Leave any comments if you have any, or any questions about headaches. I'd be glad to go into more detail if there's anything else that we need to know. And also, if you don't mind, remember, we're trying to get our membership subscription up to over 1,000 by the end of January. So please forward this video and the email to everybody that you know. If you're new to the site, then if you look over to your right, there's an area, I think it's the second little widget down, and it says click here for a free subscription. So click on that and subscribe, and let's help build a community together here that we can really use to have a good resource for healthy ideas. Again, please leave any comments. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.